Hello everyone. Coming to the next topic, inverse trigonometry functions. Inverse trigonometry functions. In the word, you come to understand inverse. How the inverse will be exist. F is given as any function. F is any function. To get the F inverse, we require F should be 1 1 and as well as onto. Any function is 1 1 and as well as onto, then F inverse will exist. Then we'll see what is the main definition of the 1 1 and as well as onto. 1 1, coming to the 1 1. If f of x is equals to f of y, both the images are going to be equal, then their pre-images are also equal. R. So what is the second case? Second case it will be x not equals to y. Both the pre-images are not equals. This implies their respective images are also not equal. We'll see. Then how this definition should be understood from the examples. We'll see here. F of x is equals to x if I consider. Then consider that f of x is equals to f of y. F of x is equals to x. F of y will become y. So directly when f of x is equals to f of y is taken, we are getting the value x is equals to y. So this implies f of x is equals to x is 1-to-1 function. Then coming to the next, we'll see the next. F of x is equals to x square you consider. Then f of x is equals to f of y we are taking. F of x is equals to x square and f of y will become y square. X square is equals to y square, then it can be written as x is equals to plus or minus y. Then x is taking up the values both x is equals to y and as well as x not equals to y. So x is having two images here. X is having two images, so this implies f is not 1-to-1. Understand? So this is by the algebraic definition, algebraic way. See by geometrical ones. Geometrically, f of x is equals to x, its graph will become y is equals to x. So this will be your graph y is equals to x. Now the note, draw a line parallel to x-axis. Now draw a line parallel to x-axis. In how many places it will intersect? If one place, if it is intersecting in one place, then it is 1 1. More than one place, if it is intersecting, more than one place if it is intersecting, then it is not 1 to 1. So this is very important definition. This is very important by checking by geometrically. So drawing a line parallel to x-axis. Now the line which is intersecting the line y is equals to x in only one place. So f is 1-to-1 function. Now coming to the second, f of x is equals to x square. We're already known f of x is equals to x square. It's a parabola. So it's a parabola passing through the origin. Passing through the origin. Same, drawing a line parallel to x-axis. This case, line is intersecting the graph in two different places. So that's why this particular y is having pre-image as x. This particular y having the image as second pre-image here, x1 and you consider here x and y. So both the values are taking same image here. So this case f is not 1 1. Okay. Now see, we understood the definition. We saw the thing. So what is one-to-one function? So this part is important for here. How to find out the one-to-one in geometrically. Coming to the next. So what is onto? Onto just we'll see from the definition itself. F is mapping from x to y is any function is given for all y belongs to y, then there exists x belongs to x. So here it is at least 1x. For all y belongs to y, then there exists at least 1x belongs to x, such that how it should be f of x is equals to y. So this is the definition of the onto, and here most important point is existing of the point of x from x. Now see, f of x is equals to x. So this way we draw the line. These are the values of y. Corresponding to one value, I am getting 1x. Corresponding to one value of y, I am getting one more x. Corresponding to one value of x, I am getting one more x. So whatever the value you are considering written in the graph, we will get one value corresponding to it on x-axis. So this way. Then, so in this case, f is onto. Then f of x is equals to x square. So it is also going to be onto, and this is your graph corresponding to one value of y. So I am getting 1x here. Corresponding to this y, I am getting 1x here. Corresponding to 1x, I am getting 1x here. And corresponding to the same y, you are getting one more x here. You can get more than one. You can get more than 1x. So it is not a problem. That's why it is giving at least one. At least one value of x should be existing here. So in this case also f is onto. Right. So these two definitions are important. So one is 1 and the second one is onto. Now coming to the trigonometry functions. Coming to the trigonometry functions and their domains and ranges. As we're already known, these facts are already known. Sine function, domain and range. Sine domain is r and the range is -1 to +1. Cos domain is r and the range is -1 to +1. We'll see the graphs also. Tan can be written as sine by cos. Sine by cos. Cos is there in the denominator. When it will become 0, cos will become 0. If cos is becoming 0, then sine by 0, so it is function will not exist, like infinity we are going to get. So cos will become 0 at the place of 2n plus 1 pi by 2, odd multiple of 90. So that's why we are subtracting this odd multiple of 90 from the real number system, and we are getting the domain range as r. Coming to the next, cot cos by sine, when sine will become 0 at the time of n pi, 0, pi, minus pi, 2 pi, minus 2 pi, and so on. Subtracting the n pi from the real number system, so we are getting r as the range. Now coming to the next, cosec. 1 by sine, same sine when it will become 0, n pi, r minus n pi, n belongs to z, and the range will become subtracting the -1 to +1 in this particular, subtracting the open interval r minus -1 comma 1. Now coming to the next, 1 by secant x is equals to 1 by cos, and cos when it will become 0, So at the time of odd multiple,